My name's Lauren DeLong and I'm the owner of York Nordic, and I wanted to thank you for purchasing your 2-section trekking poles. This is a quick video on how to get your pole set up for trekking. They come in this nice carrying bag with an accessory pouch at the bottom. That's a great place to put the snow baskets or any other accessories you want to take with you, and I'll show you how to put those on in a minute. So the first thing you want to do is get the poles out of the carrying case. Now, to adjust the poles to the proper height for you, what you want to do is simply open the flip lock, telescope the bottom section out to the point where you see these measurement marks. Give yourself enough distance that when you flip the pole over, it's about shoulder height. Grab the grip up towards the top where it's contoured, and I'll turn sideways so you can see. What you want to do is take your elbow and pull it into your waist with your arm in front, and then simply tap the top of the grip until your forearm is about parallel to the ground, or your arm is at a 90-degree angle. From there, you want to go a little bit lower, just a couple inches, so that your arm is at about 110 degrees. Then you simply close the flip lock, and that will lock the pole into place. Over time, as your poles get knocked around in and out of cars and that sort of thing, if this loosens and you start to get slippage here, simply open the flip lock, take this hand tighten screw, righty-tighty just a little bit until you hear that snap, and then you know that the poles are not going to slip. So the next step is to make sure that the strap is the right length for you. What you want to do is pull the strap webbing straight out from the grip. There's a nice inside portion here that's a softer material that should be on the inside. Then there's a little tab down here of webbing coming out. What you want to do is open that loop, have your hand come from the bottom up, pretend you're waving to your friends, and then drop your hand so that you can grip the pole. Now you can see this strap is a little bit too big for me because my hand isn't up where it needs to be. It's a little bit low, and we do want this to support our hand so that we don't have as much strain on our hand and we're distributing it more towards our wrist. It's a more stable position. So I'm gonna shorten this strap a little bit. And the way that I'm gonna do that is simply lift this loop, which exposes this wedge here. It's a little wedge like what would be in your door. And I'm gonna grab this lower tab and simply pull it slowly. As I do that, you'll see that the top of the loop goes into the pole and this gets longer. So go to about there and then try it. Taking my whole hand from the bottom up through the top, waving to my friends, and then dropping straight down onto the pole. That is just about perfect. So what I want to do, take my hand out, lift the loop, and press that wedge in so that it's nice and tight. And that's how you adjust the strap. If you're on a hard surface like in the home, maybe you've had a hip replacement, knee replacement, any type of joint issue, or you have a neurological condition where you're using the poles for stability, this nice round rubber tip is perfect for in the home, on pavement, any hard surface. Once you're on a softer surface like sand or grass or even muddy trail conditions, simply twist this rubber tip off, and it exposes the tungsten steel tip, which is great for very soft or softer surfaces than pavement. At that point, you can also put the snow basket on if you're snowshoeing in the winter or simply walking in the snow. Take your snow basket with the curved area to the top and place that over the tungsten steel tip and rotate righty-tighty and thread that onto the bottom of the pole. After this is on, you can still use your rubber tip. Some people prefer to keep this on all year round. Reminds them of the snow if they're in Florida maybe. And you can still use your rubber tip. And that is how you get ready to go out and use your Nordic trekking poles. If you have any questions, please visit us online at yorknordic.com or look at any of the information below this video for our phone number and web address, which of course is yorknordic.com. Thanks so much for your purchase, and we hope that you have a great trek.